Hi, this is Superintendent of Schools Bill Olson with a school system update. We're now approaching the end of October as of this filming, and it's hard to believe that at this point we've already proceeded through about 20% of the school year. It just seems to go by more quickly every year. There are wonderful activities going on each and every day in all classrooms from preschool through grade 12. And I enjoy walking in and out of the buildings and through the classrooms and seeing the students and staff each time I have the opportunity to get into the buildings. The League of Women Voters will be holding an informational session, and I'm going to have to read this so I get the date correctly, on Wednesday, November 8th in Conference Room B at the Millennium School from 7:30 to 9, and it is entitled Show Me the Money, Understanding Westford's Finances. Town Finance Director Dan O'Donnell, an outstanding finance person, along with Selectman Elizabeth Almeida, will be conducting this meeting to help residents understand the budgeting process and the various revenues that are received through the town that cover the expenses in full or in part. Recently, I began my superintendent's forum discussions. These are discussions that I have once a month, and I alternate between a Friday morning and a Monday night to try and get as much of a representation from the community as possible. Sometimes we have 5 or 6 parents. Sometimes we'll have 15 or 16 parents. It's about an hour and a half in length. Assistant Superintendent Dr. Kerry Cleary participates with me. We present the parents and community members with a little bit of information at first, but then we open it up to any questions, concerns, information, and a general discussion about education and educational issues. They're always enjoyable. We try to provide as much information as possible, and the information that we receive from parents is always very helpful in understanding their perspectives and their perception of the Westford Public Schools. At the present time, I'm facilitating meetings with the dual county league superintendents, about 10 superintendents in total, and high school principals. We're exploring the issue of later high school starting time. Now, this is a very difficult issue to try and tackle because of some of the structural issues that take place in school systems, not only in Westford, but across Massachusetts and across America. The structural issues being the nature of the school day, the school year, school busing, after-school activities, including sports, co-curricular activities, jobs that students may have, babysitting, childcare, so that it's a very, very complex issue to study. We will be meeting again on Thursday, November 9th, and I will keep the school committee appraised of our meetings. There is no imminent plan at the present time to change school starting and ending times. We're just in an exploratory mood and phase of the process at the present time. Coming up shortly, we will be meeting with the superintendent and other officials from the Neshoba Valley Technical High School, Dr. Cleary, high school principal Jim Antonelli, and I. We'll be meeting with Dr. Denise Pigeon, the superintendent of Neshoba Tech, in an effort to explore any potential opportunities for our students in Westford to take advantage of the programs and the equipment that is offered at Neshoba Valley Technical High School, and for their students to take advantage of the programs that we offer in Westford Public Schools. It's an important partnership to explore. We're hoping that something will come from it in the future. Obviously, there are logistical issues that need to be worked out, but we're willing to give it our best try in terms of exploring what might work out best for our students and for the students of Neshoba Tech. Dr. Cleary and I will be meeting with the Rotary Club on November 2nd. This is our annual meeting where we talk about what's going on in the school system, and we answer any and all questions from Rotary Club members. The Rotary Club, along with other organizations, has been extraordinarily helpful to our school system and provide dictionaries to all of our 3rd grade students each year, which is a wonderful donation, and the students love the dictionaries that they receive. Shortly, we will be meeting with officials from UMass Lowell also. That will take place on November 13th. I contacted Dr. Eleanor Abram, the Dean of the School of Education at UMass Lowell, to see if we could work with the university to provide students in the education program, those of graduate and undergraduate programs, with the opportunity to substitute teach in the Westford Public Schools in return for 3 credits. We would also mentor them and provide them with some training in terms of the pedagogical skills and the approaches to learning that we are working on in our school system. It provides 2 benefits, actually 3 benefits. First, if it is able to be accomplished, we will have more substitutes to cover our classes as a result of illness or personal days or leaves by our staff. It will benefit the university in that it will develop a really meaningful partnership with us. And it will benefit the UMass Lowell students who are education majors, because any experience that anyone has in the Westford Public Schools makes them highly marketable in the education job market. This is an excellent school system. Towns and communities in the area and throughout the state understand the value of the Westford Public Schools and the excellence of our school system. And therefore, when staff leave here from time to time, or anyone who has worked here in any capacity, they are quickly hired in other school systems if those school systems know that they've worked in Westford. I also want to thank a person who will be participating in the meeting, and that's Dr. Anita Greenwood. Anita is a Westford resident and has always worked very closely with the Westford Public Schools. She's a great friend of our school system in terms of providing partnership opportunities and training. We will be convening the Cultural Committee shortly on November 1st. We'll have our first meeting of the year, our Cultural Awareness Committee meeting. We will be sending home MCAS letters with the spring MCAS results shortly. There is a new test that has been given last spring, and the results were a little bit different and requires some adaptation in terms of understanding the scores. So we'll be sending home that letter shortly. And also, I want to point out on Saturday night, November 4th at 5:30 p.m. at Westford Academy, will be the 3rd annual Rajiv Pallori International Night. Rajiv was a 8th grade student at the time when he was tragically taken from us in a ski accident in the local ski area. His parents have been wonderful in creating a scholarship fund that they provide opportunities to Westford Academy students. Local restaurants will be donating food and beverages, and it's all to support, once again, the Rajiv Pallori Memorial Foundation. Rajiv was an outstanding young man, both in character and in scholarship, and he loved football, loved food, and he loved the fall. And so we look to honor him, and his scholarship foundation will benefit from it, and students from Westford Academy. This is Bill Olson. Always enjoy speaking with you and look forward to seeing you next time.